Hi, I'm Jason McAteer and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the Backpages news show, where today I'll be going through the Liverpool Echo on Tuesday, the 15th of December, 2015. Only 2 more sleeps till Star Wars. In fact, it's 1 more sleep till Star Wars. Oh, it's exciting times. So, straight into the Backpages. Simon's Christmas gift, right there. And no, he is not leaving us. He is, in fact, being offered a new contract. Okay. So Mignolet ready to agree deal. Talks are progressing smoothly over a new deal, and Mignolet, whose contract runs until the summer of 2018, is expected to put pen to paper in the next fortnight. Now, this is from James Pearce from the Liverpool Echo, of course, LFC reporter extraordinaire. I'll throw that in there because it finishes the sentence off nicely. But basically what he talks about is that Klopp is the driving force behind this. He found out that Simon Mignolet only had 2.5 years left on his contract and wanted to, basically went to Ian Ayre and said, look, we need to get this guy a new contract on the table. We need to start negotiations. So I can only assume that he's being offered less money than he's currently on. But you know what? I'm going to take my opinion out of this because this is the news show, and you know, ultimately, as a Liverpool fan, we should be backing the manager's decision. He's been in the job for less than 2 months, I think. And you know what? If Klopp sees something in Simon Mignolet, I'm prepared to say, you know what? I believe in Jurgen Klopp. And if Klopp thinks that it's the right thing to do, as much as I do massively disagree with him on this, I'm prepared to go, you know what, Klopp? I'll put my trust in you. You're the Liverpool manager. You're the leader of this club. You're building something at this club. And if you think Simon Mignolet's a big piece of that, I'm willing to get behind you. I am the man who's wiped Dejan Lovren's slate clean 3 times, of course. Quite a lot of news. Actually, you can see this. Is it a masterstroke or an own goal? And what we know that we're talking about here is, of course, what we've been talking about for 2 days now as Liverpool fans. Jurgen Klopp getting the players over and thanking the Liverpool fans for staying and providing a great atmosphere towards the end of the West Brom game. And I think, you know, there's been a lot of stuff talked about over the last couple of days. A lot of fans taking the piss out of Liverpool fans on Twitter because it was a 2-2 draw against West Brom and it's all that lark. And we saw Paul was on the Bullshit Social show fight in the Reds fans corner. If you've not, go and watch that. Actually, we'll card to that show in this video. There you go, Aubrey. There's a job for you to do. What we're going to do is basically Paul was on there talking from the Liverpool side of things. I won't put it as eloquently as Paul, but what I think on it is that, you know, Klopp is building the foundations of something here. It's not just the football team, it's not just the first 11, it's the squad, it's the entire club. It's what Shankly did all those years ago. It's building something from the ground up. And he's just laying the foundations because, you know, Shankly even talked about it, the 3 pillars of the football club. And, you know, and that's the players, the manager and the fans. You know, that's what Shankly talked about. And Jurgen Klopp understands that. And he's trying to get the three pieces of this puzzle aligned. And if in part he can get a couple of victories or a few extra points from the fact that Liverpool players are getting G'd up by the 12th man that is the Kop, then this is the starting point of that. And I hope that actually what people will be looking around, why are you smiling up?
The stool wobbled and I thought I could go arse over tit.
All right. You can't hear him, I hope, because the microphone should be drowning him out. I'm not even going to repeat what he said, but basically it was something along the lines of the stool wobbled and he thought he was going to fall over. If you're wondering why the camera work is shaky, blame Aubrey. And in actual fact, blame me for giving him a wonky stool because they are pretty shit what he's sitting on. But I did put him a nice chair there and Tom moved it, so what are you going to do? Anyway, back on to, I was actually quite eloquently talking then about Jurgen Klopp building something for the fans, and Aubrey has wobbled that one big time. So yeah, going back onto it, I believe that this is an absolute masterstroke by Jurgen Klopp. I mean, all those fans who stayed right until the end, me included, absolutely loved that. It's not about it was a 2-2 draw against West Brom. It's not about saying that that's good enough for Liverpool Football Club. It's not. It's acknowledging that the fans are a part of this just as much as the players and the managers, and that for me is a good thing, and I hope that most Liverpool fans think that as well. In fact, Andy Kelly, Liverpool FC editor, who I'd never heard of before today, said an exclusive Echo poll has revealed that 77% of thousands of responses back the manager's decision to gather his players together in a collective gesture of appreciation for the fans after Divock Origi's 95th minute equaliser. Yeah, Andy, you've not really got that. It wasn't about the equaliser again, and it wasn't because we equalised that he got it. It was because of the level of support. And Divock Origi actually talks quite interestingly about this topic in the paper today. So if you can see here, support pushed us to end Origi. Apparently the game wasn't going to end if it wasn't for the supporters, so there you go. But no, actually Divock Origi saluted the supporters for creating an atmosphere which inspired Liverpool to rescue a point against West Brom at Anfield. And this is a quote, "The way that the supporters pushed us at the end was something I've never seen in football until now in my career." And that's just, again, in part down to Klopp and down to the fact that he was geeing fans up on the touchline during the game. So you know what, there's plenty of Liverpool news so far. I've obviously got a text message. It's probably time for me to go. But before I do that, go and check out 100% Chelsea's video after they lost to Leicester last night, because this is something that I wanted to talk about, is that, you know, we've already seen loads of people on social media take the piss out of Liverpool fans, but I think that it's already causing ruptures around other fan bases, because after 100% Chelsea, Louis and I think it's Daniel is the other guy, were talking on one of their fan cams about how only 3 Chelsea players went over and clapped the away support, and what he was saying is that a couple of thousand people filled out the away end in the King Power Stadium, yet it's bubbling right at the surface. He's like, why are only 3 of our players doing this? It's because they don't care. Well, you know what, you can't accuse Liverpool of that. So it's already affecting these fan bases from other clubs, and they're still taking the piss out of us, yet we're the only ones whose players are thanking us, we're the only ones whose manager are thanking us. So who is in the better position? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, that's been the Daily News Show. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the growing YouTube community that is the Redmen TV, over 100,000 strong now. Every single one of us supports this football club, and we in turn support you. Cheers. Bye.
Listen.
No,
Guys,
stop. I was there. I was in the car.
You were there. Yeah, we know you were there. Yeah. And let's ask everybody out there, do you get it? Do you get the Klopp celebration drawing 2-2 against West Brom? Do you think
it's not a celebration? It's a thank you.
The thank you.
Stop spinning it.
Do you think it was a great thing that Klopp done by, you know, thanking the fans after managing to wrestle a point at home?